Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me show you the slab roughing I've done at the car wash. So right now we're standing in the tunnel. It's going to be an E-stop. Those three are going to be for the digital queue, where basically somebody that works there stands and helps control everything. I got conduits coming around to here. So this is going to be a trough here, and I've got a couple that are connecting down to that trough. It's about 10,000 feet in this slab. Majority of it's 1 inch. There's a couple 3/4, and then the power for the MCC is 2 3-inch. So they come through here. You can have another trough here, and then you got an E-stop. There's a conduit that goes out into the dirt there for the stop go sign, and you got another E-stop. So now let's jump in the equipment room. So my main distribution panel is going to be here, and then I'll have a 800 amp disconnect on the outside. It'll feed through the wall. These are my vacuum for the vacuums. They have standalone VFDs, and then this is all my 120 stuff. I've got some going outside, a couple spares. This is going to be for Comcast. This is another one going out for cameras on the vacuums. I've got my ground here that's going to go to a ground rod, or a ground bar, I'm sorry. And then this one is going to be, this conduit here goes over to right about there where the water line is. But we'll run down this wall. So there's all my panels and stuff. This one here is going to be for my my reclaim. It's going to be floats in those tanks. It's going to control the reclaim unit. And everywhere I've got pairs of 1-inch pipes, there's a power and the controls from the MCC. So there's 3 sets there. Got another set here. That's from the 480 for a piece of equipment. Another 480. Power and controls. Another 480. Power and controls. This is that one for the grounding for the water line. I've got another 480, power and controls, 480, power and controls, power and controls. Now let me jump to the other end. I'll show you this whole wall, and then I'll show you the MCC and the trough and stuff that goes outside for the POS and everything. So the bulk of my pipe is on this side really. So I've got power and controls, and I've got 6 that are going to be for blowers, a couple motors that are in the tunnel. Got power and controls, 6 more, because there's 11 motors that are going to be fed just inside here in the tunnel. So I've got one that's a spare. Another power and controls, 120 for some equipment. Power and controls. There's a 480, power and controls, 120. Power and controls, there's a 480, power and controls, there's a 480, power and controls, 480, power and controls, there's a lot of them. 120, power and controls, 120, power and controls, same all the way down. Here's another 120. All the paired ones are the power and controls from the MCC. There's another 120. You can see how many pipes. There's I believe it's, by the time I get here and I'm not adding any more, there's about 50 pipes here. So they turn and get up on this wall so you can see it a little bit better. So the way this MCC is set up, it's got 3 compartments. So this one is going to be all controls, 24 volts. Some of it'll be 120 controls for like the lights and stuff that are on the arches. And then this one is power. So it could be motors, equipment in the room, in this back equipment room. And then that's some more power. Those are a little bit messier, but I've got, this one's a spare to the trench, and I've got my 2 3-inch here. Those are going to feed the MCC. And I got some more 1-inch here. And then I've got more pipes going this way. So These ones here that are going to come up in this block wall, that's for cameras, because they've got a bunch of cameras out here, different locations. And then there's more going out here. And then this is, there's going to be a desk sitting here a long ways, and this is going to be a trough under the desk. So everything that goes out to the POS, the point of sales, you know, it's where you get in the lane, you pay for your car wash, you got the arm and all that. So they always want it to come to a trough first. So I've got 120 power coming here, power and controls from the MCC coming here. There's some cameras, some camera stubs. A couple of these pipes that are in this wall for cameras come over here and sub into here, because they're also going to have the router and all that stuff is also going to be in the desk. And then all the stuff that goes out, there's a bunch of 120s that go straight out. And all these are going to go out. Now, all of them are not for the point of sales. Some of them are going to be for pole lights, spares. You know, there's a HVAC unit that's going to go on the, should be right around in here. There's a pad for it, but there's plenty of spares. And yeah, they're supposed to pour next week, I believe. But 10,000 feet of pipe in this slab, and it's ready for concrete.